Hey everybody, I'm out on the Lexmoto Vendetta 250. This could very well be one of the last rides I do on this bike. I said in the review, which I've recently done, watch it if you want to know more, that I wouldn't be getting the LXR 380 until probably February. I said it wouldn't be next week. Later that day I had a phone call saying, by the way, we should have the LXR for you next week. It's a maybe at the moment, okay, so it could easily fall through. There's several things that have to fall into line for it to all go that way, but it's the plan. It's just, don't get mad if it's not next week, but it will be soon. Which means I was like, what, are you trying to make sure I don't get to take it green laning? And they were like, no, you can take it green laning. I will make you regret your words. So yeah, taking the Vendetta off-road. It's pretty muddy down here. This will be interesting. What I can say, say about the Vendetta is two things. One, it has got semi-off-road tyres, you might call them. Oh god, it's going to get muddy. It has got independent ABS front and back, so that's better than link brakes. And I also happen to know it doesn't have a particularly good ground clearance. The exhaust hangs down a little bit lower than the rest of the bike, and that has got a heat protector on it, and that is the first thing that comes into contact with the ground. How I know this, I will not say, but I got very lucky. Let's see if it can pull itself through here. It's digging in, but it's just tractoring its way through it. It's fantastic. I've been trying not to get this dirty this whole time. So getting this as muddy as I possibly can today is going to be incredibly cathartic. Get out of the way, bush. Well, it's getting a wash now anyway. Horses are like, what the hell? It's squirreling. Turn! Oh, it's so squidgy. Look at it. Well, while I'm doing this, someone did ask me a little while ago to just sort of give my opinion on what I thought of ABS on bikes. It's kind of trivial because if you buy a new bike, it's going to have ABS on it because that's the requirements by law. That, or if it's a smaller bike, it can have linked brakes. I don't like linked brakes. I don't think they make a bike safer. I think if anything, they make a bike more unsafe because you lose the control, the choice of what brake you use. And there's times that you absolutely do not want to be using, you know, both brakes at the same time. But in normal riding and normal speeds and goings abouts, it's fine. I haven't really had a problem with link brakes. However, they were asking about ABS. So what do I think of ABS? ABS is a fantastic thing that saves many people. It saves many inexperienced riders, where in the past people would have grabbed a handful of front brake in a panicking situation, locked up the front and crashed. Well, now the bike is trying to look after them a little bit. Yeah, there's no grip. Where was I? Yeah, ABS is very good for those sorts of things, and for normal riding, and for the wet and stuff like that. However, if you are on a track or something, I don't think you particularly want ABS necessarily. You want to have full control. You don't want to be applying the brakes and then have it say, oh, actually, no, I'm going to take them off now for a little bit, just because it feels like the wheel's going to lock up. Easy now. Oh, it's going to get interesting down here because this is downhill. And very muddy. So basically, if a bike has, what am I trying to say here? Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate and vlog and say, come on, get through, yes! Basically, I don't mind ABS. It's not a bad thing. However, when it comes to off-road stuff, I don't know. I mean, like, rear ABS brakes on a bike, I think, well, ABS would kind of work in that situation like hill descent, opposed to, you know, when you lock the rear wheel and you can just slide at full speed. It would be going like as it's giving. Well, that's one of the reasons I'm here, Let's try this rear brake and see if it actually is like hill descent. No, we are not stopping. We are not stopping. ABS on the rear is not hill descent. It's just... like really... Calm, calm. Need a lower gear, can't stop it. We've still got to get down that bit. I was going to try and come back up this as well. I can't quite tell what it's doing. What I can tell is, oh god, that's pure chalk. I'm going to lose all grip through this. Yeah, there is none. We are sliding on locked wheels pretty much. Don't hit the rocks. See, I'm sat here in a quandary. You watching this want me to try and go back up that because it's so muddy. A lot of me wants to do the same thing, but there's a little part of me that doesn't actually want to destroy this bike dropping it down a hill. But what sort of a YouTuber would I be if I didn't please my audience? I'm going up the hill. Before we start on our epic journey up this hill, before we possibly destroy most of the paintwork on this bike and my relationship with Lexmoto, may we just take one moment to thank all my Patreon supporters for making it possible for me to keep doing this in the years of 2020. Please join for just $1 a month to see videos early. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But yes, thank you, Patreon supporters. I will say here that, because some people said to me in the past, and have said to me since, why don't you put some higher tiers in? I'd be quite happy to support you for more than $1 a month. The $1 a month thing is literally the base price. You can make it $1.01 or $5, you know. A lot of patrons seem to have like a starting at $5 and they have like 10 and 15, and I'm like, I don't expect anyone to like my channel that much. If you do, awesome, but yeah, the dollar is a starting point. Alright, we're doing this, I guess, then. I am awaiting the comments from every single internet expert about how what I'm doing is wrong and how you want to do this, that, or the other. Okay. No. I needed momentum. I know this. But if I had momentum and I hit any of this uneven chalk, I would have lost the front. No. Second, come on. You got some torque, little bike. You've got no grip. No, we're neutral. It's the worst scenario you could possibly be in. There we go, got a second. Come on. You've just got to get past this one bit, little bike. Come on. I can't even push because yes. No. No, stay. I just want to clean some mud off. Go! I have no control over this. Right, arse over the rear tyre. Well, that's just stuck it into the ground more. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. I'm pretty impressed I didn't drop it going down that now. Come on. Oh, so at least it's flat now. I can deal with the screwing. I just can't deal with gravity. Oh, I did all of that in second pretty much. But it gives you a little bit more of a chance to get some grip if you're in second. More torque, slower RPMs, that's what you end up with. What am I trying to say? Oh god, this smells like poo. Really, really badly. Have you hit that like button yet? Why not? Come on. Smash the fuck out of the... No, smash the like out of the fuck button. My brain is like, you are using maximum proprioception balance and attention in the background, you know, processing of the brain. Why are you trying to talk as well, you idiot? Yeah! Oh Christ. Whoa! I've been supposed to go green laning with Chops and the lot, Hippodrones and Pezza and all of those for a while now, but unfortunately every time they choose to go it's absolutely pissing down with rain, and as I'm going to go on my DRZ with road tyres, I'll just be a hindrance. So as to yet, well, and there's been things that have come up in between, I haven't been able to go out with them, and I want to do it soon. I just don't want to hold them all up because I'm going to be on road tyres. I considered taking this green laning, so I thought, oh, well, this will do better. Well, I am taking green laning, I'm going with them. So I thought, oh, this will do better than the DRZ. I don't know. Maybe it is. It's got to be better than road tyres having some cuts in the tyre, but honestly, these don't feel like off-road tyres. There is maybe a little bit more grip when you get onto some of the crunchier, rockier stuff underneath, but otherwise these feel pretty not great. Whoa, it's everywhere. Plus side, I'm moving so bloody slowly that the camera angle probably looks fine. Whoa! Oh. Oh no. I'm just undoing the selfie stick and I feel something. Oh god. When did this happen? I don't want to rub this because it's got grit in it and it's on the lens, so you're just going to have to deal with whatever it looks like with some grit on the lens. So there you go, I took the Lexmoto Vendetta off-road in the mud, and I can tell you a few things. One, cathartically I feel much better because after trying not to get this bike dirty, oh, that kind of feels good. Oh, look at it. Look how much it's caked on. These tyres, as you can see, they've got a reasonable amount of tread cut into them. In that scenario, in that situation, they made zero difference. So they're not great on the road, and I wouldn't say they're great off-road. Although, to be fair, that was so slick and muddy, I think only proper knobbies are going to get right down into that. Oh, I've still got the stick on my back, haven't I? Oh well, we're in a very quiet area. I don't really like the idea of using this on the road, but it's not going to poke anyone in the face. I can't see it being any different from like an aerial that people put on the back of their bikes, or one of those giant flag things. So legalities wise, I think it's fine.
If you enjoyed this video and the other content on the channel, please consider following the links in the description to show your support.